Hey guys, Kevin Harding here. It's our weekly Tuesday hangout, and today we've got a special hangout. It's just going to be myself and Jeff Nichols, and we're going to be sharing with you some pretty cool stuff and teasing you a little bit as well. But I'm just jumping on to Facebook here. I'm just posting, letting people know that we are live right now. So there we go. All right, I'm back. Guys, Jeff is going to I'm going to hand it over to Jeff here in just a second. But before I do, if you are new, I see we've got a lot of viewers right now. I'm sure there's probably a few people that have never seen one of our Hangouts. So I just wanted to let you know we're a social media posting platform. That's kind of our meat and potatoes, really. That's the guts of what we do. Now we've got all sorts of other tools and features and products that can enhance those features, but we are a powerful posting platform, and Jeff's going to share with you in a little more detail about how all that works in our incredible funnel system. But I just want to say we are launching some new things this August that are incredible. They're game changers, and when I come back on after Jeff's done speaking, I'll talk about the first thing that we did that was a game changer in our industry, and I'll touch on, kind of give you some hints about what we're going to be doing in August, launching in August, that again is another game changer for our industry. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it on over to Jeff. He was kind of going over a few points that he's going to be touching on, and he's got some wonderful information to share with us all. I'm going to be taking notes, and I urge you to also take some notes as Jeff shares with us. So Jeff, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. I'm excited. Let me just kind of go over the basics and some of the things that I see with what we have with Victory100. And I think as you begin to understand how powerful it is, as Kevin starts to roll out these new programs, I think you're going to see just really, as he mentioned, that this is a true game changer. But one of the things I want to really touch on is that I've seen in our industry, whether it's internet marketing or doing network marketing over the internet. We've all seen the sales funnel. We've heard people talk about the sales funnel on the web and in trainings. You've all seen that kind of picture of the funnel, and they always have the stuff going in the top, the prospects go in the top and sales come out the bottom. Here's the truth. The marketing funnel is broken. We all know that the power is in the list, the email list that you're able to get to really grow your business, to talk to people about your business. But the truth is, nobody really tells you when they're dealing with the sales funnel how to build that list. The real mystery is how to get people into the funnel. That's the funny part. They always just assume that you're going to plug people into the funnel. They're selling you on their funnel, but there's really a missing link there, and that's how to get traffic. That's the key component here. And everywhere I look, people, outside of the funnel, they're telling you that they know the secrets to traffic. You can buy books on traffic. You can take courses on traffic. You can literally buy traffic. You can purchase Facebook ads, solo ads, pay-per-click, and those types of things. But these are quite often ineffective, or in many cases, they're just very, very costly. And the truth is, no matter what your business is, no matter what you're selling on the internet, you need consistent traffic that is interested in your business. The term we hear is targeted traffic. And the solution needs to be effective at finding those prospects. It has to build their interest in your proposition, whatever it is that you're selling, whether it's selling a particular online business or doing business online, whatever it is. It has to lead them to trust you as an authority. Authority is huge because you're in a sea of noise. There's a lot of folks out there that are talking about different things. They're promoting themselves as gurus. You need to become that person that people look to hear about whatever it is, whether it's again, weight loss or internet business or whatever it is, nutrition, all the way down the line. You need to become an authority, and then there has to be an effective call to action. There has to be a way for them, once you've built that authority, once you've built a relationship, you need to call to action. You need something to send them to find out more about you, to get their information. That's really where Victory100 comes in. What makes us unique, one of the powerful things about Victory100 is that we have a dual sharing engine. You know, we all know about social media. We know that I think Facebook recently broke over 5 billion people. We know that 1 in 4 people around the world are on social media, and that can be used in a lot of the traffic courses and things people have out there to tell you how to get traffic are focused on that. But the thing is that Victory100 really has the solution. It drives people to share your message, to grow your authority, to grow your audience, and it establishes you as that authority on whatever subject you are. And that's what the first part of it. That's what our Prime does for you. It's a first social engine, sharing engine that we have, but we have a second one, and that's what makes us unique, and that's what makes us different. The second one, Spin, consistently gives you a call to action for you. And what I want to really emphasize is that it's consistent but not constant. The problem with most people is that they're constantly talking sell, 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 sell. You need to consistently put that message out there, but it needs to be buffered, or it needs to be really softened with a really good message that builds your authority, because it has to constantly remind people of your value proposition, but not in their face. And that's the power to Spin, because it'll do it on a regular basis, but in between all of the other messages that you're sending out that build you as an authority and build your relationship. You know, when you look at that dual sharing engine, when you look at the power to consistently build your audience, consistently build a relationship with them, and consistently move them to give you their information, there's really no one else out there that has this. There's some that have bits and pieces of it, and certainly there are some sharing engines out there, but none that are as effective, and none that just work as seamlessly as Victory100 does. And that dual sharing engine really truly is groundbreaking. By itself, it's a product that people need for business. In fact, millions and millions of businesses out there need this just to start that funnel process. Remember, this is even before the funnel process begins. This is really the way to grow your audience. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time you can build a huge audience, because you're dealing with Facebook, you're dealing with Twitter, you're dealing with LinkedIn, and all of the ability for people to share that message across platforms really is powerful. We've seen it happen. We've seen it work. But once you get beyond that, once you've got that audience and you've got people that are beginning to ask questions, people that are beginning to say, I want more information, then we get into the traditional sales funnel. And Victory100 truly has that covered as well. It's got a lead capture system to send that traffic to landing pages, to an ability for you to be able to capture that information. But it's really not magic. It's good marketing. You know, you found that missing link, you gain their trust and set yourself up as an authority. Now you have professional-looking capture pages with graphics and video, and they're much more likely to give you their email address than if you got that information from some other crazy source or some kind of a lead pool or solo ads, anything like that, because you've built your authority. Again, that missing link to the sales funnel. As we go through the sales funnel, you've got lead capture, and now you're able to get people's information. Once you do that, you need an automated follow-up system to continuously build that relationship that you already have and your brand recognition, and over time to convert, to ask for the order. And the power to this is it added to the initial part of this, the social sharing. It reinforces you as someone who can help them, because you're putting out consistent messages to them to help them, to train them to do those things. But along with that, it also asks for the order. Consistently ask for the order, not constantly, because you really want to continue to build that authority. And it pushes people to share your message. So really you're going back to that first part. And this is the power of it. Because you've got that social sharing engine, you can ask people to tell their friends about you. You can put out messages that people want to share, which leads other people back to the beginning, back to that social sharing engine, which is going to really allow you to build more and more and more of an audience. And then you've got to remember that the power to an automated follow-up system is that it may take weeks, it may take months or more for them to convert, to order your product or service. And with so many people, they'll send a message or two out, they'll do a little of this and a little of that. but then they stop. You want to continue to be in front of them. You want that brand recognition. You want that authority. And that's what a really good follow-up system does. And Victory100 trains you on how to properly build that and how to do it. And we've got some tremendous pieces of that puzzle ready for you when it comes to the back office, to the training. And then on top of that, a really good targeted email system, because no matter how well you put together that automated system, there's going to be a part of your prospect list that may need a message right away. You can send timely calls to action. There may be a special or a one-time offer or something having to do. There might be an event that you want to talk to them about that won't fit into the regular cycle of the automated system. And so you want to be able to talk to people on a regular basis, not just everybody, but there may be a specific group of targeted people that you want to talk to, and that's what the power of that targeted email system allows you to do. Remember, the power is in the list, and that's what this entire system allows you to do. It's not just half of the funnel, it's the entire funnel from the beginning to the end. It's traffic and all the way through this system. And the amazing thing is now you have this list forever, because you have the proper tools to be able to build it. You have a complete marketing funnel from one end to the other. It's not a broken funnel. It really, truly is a way for you to build that email list that you can consistently get your message to, that you can consistently tell about your value proposition, your company, your product, whatever it is that you're doing. And that's the true power of Victory100. And I just can't, I can't really imagine a system out there that is more powerful than what this gives us. You know, certainly you still have to work and get that message out there. You have to put together a message for whatever it is that you are selling, whether it be Victory100 itself or whatever product it is. But once you do that, the system takes over. The automated part of the system really does much of the heavy lifting for you. And that's truly why I'm impressed with Victory100. That's why I work with Victory100, and that's why I'm excited about what Kevin is going to tell us about, you know, what's coming, the new things that are there. Kevin, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
All right, sorry about that. It took me a second to unmute myself, Jeff. Thank you. I was sitting there listening, taking some notes, and so, gosh, I gotta talk. I was enjoying listening. Yeah, you know, I was just taking some notes right there and about the list. You know, it really is. The power really is in the list. It's really the most important thing about selling online. It's a huge, huge part of the whole funnel system. And consistent communication to your list or your audience absolutely is the most important key to finding success, whether you're promoting a product or service online, whether it's Victory's products or whatever it might be. You've got to be consistent, and you have to consistently communicate. And that's the cool thing, is that our products help you and enable you to do that better, whether it's through social or whether it's through email. So very cool. I love that dual sharing engine. I think Jeff is kind of, you know, phrased that. I love that phrase. I think we're going to have to steal that from Jeff and start using that. I love it. So I've got here dual sharing engine, because that's exactly what it is. And you know, Jeff he and I were talking earlier, and we were talking about maybe even doing a training just on how he and Nick, his brother Nick Nichols, how they effectively use prime and spin, you know, differently. And if you don't mind me sharing, prime is where they consistently send out a message which makes them an authority on whatever they're talking about, whether it's social media, it doesn't matter what it's talking about, whether it's business to business stuff, or it could be something totally irrelevant to social media or business online. But whatever it is that you're consistently sending out to your social and to your list through email, you're becoming an authority on it, and that's how they use prime. With spin, what they use is they use it as a call to action. So actually saying, okay, hey, you've seen all these messages, you know, now's the time to be a part of it. So they do that call to action to try and get them involved with with Victory and using the Victory products. And so I think he uses an 80-20 rule. 80% of his messages, his posting online through the Victory and dual sharing engine is Prime. It goes through Prime, and then about 20% of it goes through Spin, and he effectively puts those call to action messages through the Spin. So I thought that was interesting. When we created the Spin, that's not necessarily how we meant for it to be used. But when I talked to Jeff and Nick about it, I'm like, well, that's brilliant. I mean, it makes sense. And so it's a very flexible system. You can customize it and make it work for you in many different ways. So cool stuff with that dual sharing engine. We came out. We were the first. We really were. I've been involved, and Jeff before even me. Look how he's really gray. He's gray on top and on bottom. I'm just gray down here, right? So Jeff's been in network marketing a long time. I've been in it since I think '97, which is a long time as well. But it's really neat. It's a really cool thing and a powerful thing when you can bring something to market for the first time. And we did that last August with Prime. We did. We for a network marketing company to have a social sharing platform, that was the first of its kind. Well, since then, we've had people that have copied us and are trying to do similar, create similar products. And I'm happy to say that we are going to be the first to do a couple things come August. And so we're launching some things in August that are going to blow your mind. Right now, if you want to join Victory100, if you want to subscribe to our products, there's two ways to do it, either vSocial or vSuccess at that $44.95 or that $125 point. And so, or 140, what is it? $144.95 point. So, but we're going to change that up just a little bit. Instead of having only 2 ways to become a part of Victory, there's going to be 5 ways to become a part of Victory. So we're going to have 3 brand new, what's the right word, Jeff? By the way, Jeff knows what we're doing. So there's full disclosure. Jeff, we've talked to Jeff about this over the last several months, and we've gotten some really good input from him and some others, and so excited to bring it out. But there's going to be 3 new ways, besides the vSocial and vSuccess, that you can actually become and subscribe and become a part of Victory and use our products. And so very, very excited about that. We're also going to make it easier for you to share new, fresh, daily content. And so when you log into your, starting in August, when you log into your Victory account, we're going to make it a lot easier for you to share cool, trending articles and information that you can then post out to your audience and your social networks. And so very excited about that as well. Jeff and I, again, we were talking yesterday. He didn't use this word, but it kind of fits. He said he's going to go pro for the next 60 to 90 days. And basically that means he's going to take massive action. And I saw Dave Ramsey. Most people know who Dave is. Dave's the financial guru. He said the only thing stopping you from getting control of your money is your own degree of intensity. And then he says, get fired up. And I can tell you that Jeff and myself, but Jeff is getting fired up. He sees the opportunity that is before him, and I know you will as well. He sees that with the new 5 ways to become a part of Victory, he says, okay, well now this guy over here, before he didn't want to be a part. He wasn't very interested in what I had to offer for whatever reason. Now, I think he's going to be interested. So there's additional reasons for people to be a part of Victory instead of just what we offered with the vSocial and Success plans. And so very, very excited. Dave's excited, Dave Ramsey. Just kidding, Dave doesn't know me. But we think alike. We think alike. Again, the only thing stopping you from getting control of your money or your life is your own degree of intensity. What are you going to do on a daily basis, a consistent daily basis, to make a change for the better. And he says, get fired up. So guys, we're fired up. I want to thank Jeff for being on the Hangout today and sharing with us. Make sure we're going to do something similar to this leading up to August. And so every Tuesday, we're going to give you a little bit more information every Tuesday, every Hangout, and kind of lead you along the way. But make sure you bring people to the Hangouts for your downline or prospects or anybody you feel might be benefited and use our types of products. And let me tell you, now it's a lot larger market, a lot more people. 100-fold more people will now be interested in using the Victory products, and you're going to benefit from that. So we're excited about it. We're fired up. As Dave Ramsey says, you got to get fired up. We're fired up. Jeff, say I'm fired up.
I am fired up. And Kevin, let me just give everybody a call to action if I can. What you need to do, and I know you don't know about exactly what's coming. I can tell you that I've been sworn to secrecy, so I won't tell you. But what you need to do is you need to let everyone you possibly can know that there is something coming that's never been done before. Get the word out. You're starting a campaign to let people know that come the 1st of August, come that beginning of August, that there is something that has never been seen before. It's truly groundbreaking, and you just need to start building some excitement. Hopefully over time, Kevin will give you a few more hints as to what's coming. But I would just tell you that I can assure you what's coming is just stunning, and you need to begin talking to people about it now. Don't wait till, this is a race, and you've got the ability to be able to start the race at a full run instead of starting it from standing still, and you need to do that. That's just my recommendation to you is do not wait till the 1st of August to start telling people about this. You need to tell them something's coming now.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, guys, we changed the game last year in August 1st. We brought something new to market with a traditional network marketing company, providing a sharing platform on social and paying 100% commission. Hello, that's incredible. Something to get fired up about right there. We're doing it again. We're making it easier. We're providing more options, and we're adding some really, really neat features. And so, guys, get fired up. Like Jeff said, make sure when you are on this Hangout next week, make sure you've got people watching as well that you've invited, and don't wait till August. Start it right now. Get that excitement going. Get the enthusiasm. Get that GoPro mindset. If you've got the V Success subscription, you know what we're talking about. That millionaire mindset, the GoPro mindset. You've heard Keith talk about it, and that's what it takes really to get to that extra level. But guys, we're excited. We want you to get fired up. Let's all go pro together, and we'll see you again next week.